When we talk about the historical Jesus, we have to begin with a simple rule. Don't project a modern, New Age, Buddhist, vegetarian Jesus onto the first century. That's our image, not his. Let's look at the actual evidence. First, archaeology. The Essenes at Qumran, the group people most often linked to a veggie Jesus, left behind their trash. And their trash tells the truth. Excavations uncovered huge quantities of butchered animal bones from their communal dining rooms. Sheep, goats, cattle, and fish. If they were vegetarians, their bones wouldn't be there. The archaeology is unambiguous. Second, Josephus. Our best first-century historian describes the Essenes as obsessed with ritual purity, not dietary restrictions. Josephus uses the word abstain over 25 times across his works, but never once in connection with Essene diet. If they avoided meat, he would have said so. He doesn't. Third, the Dead Sea Scrolls. The scrolls are filled with laws about sacrificial animals, rules for slaughter, and instructions for communal meals. They debate which animals are clean and how they should be prepared. None of this makes any sense for a vegetarian group. The scrolls assume meat eating. Fourth, the Gospels. Jesus is never described as vegetarian. In fact, he's repeatedly depicted eating fish, multiplying fish, cooking fish on the shore, celebrating Passover, which involves lamb, and he's even accused of being a glutton and a wine drinker. A vegetarian mystic doesn't get called a glutton. So where does the vegan Jesus idea come from? It comes from late, unreliable, non-historical sources. Some people quote the pseudo-Clementines or Ebionite writings, 3rd and 4th century texts from fringe groups with their own vegetarian practices. Others rely on 20th century New Age forgeries like the Essene Gospel of Peace. These texts are not authentic, not ancient, and not connected to Qumran or Josephus. Here is the bottom line. No first century source, not Josephus, not the Dead Sea Scrolls, not archaeology, not the Gospels, presents Jesus or the Essenes as vegetarians. This is a modern projection, a spiritual preference wrapped in historical language. If we want to know the gospel Jesus, we have to let him emerge from his world, not ours.